Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Dominion Gaming TV. My name is Wolf, and today I bring to you some more Starcraft 2 action. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I have for you another TVZ, probably one of my most exciting, one of my most favourite matchups, probably behind PVZ. I really enjoyed that one, and I guess just anything that involves Zerg is generally interesting to me. But let's introduce our two players, spawning as the red. He is Terran, his name is Ibla. And his opponent, playing as the Zerg. You're probably guessing who he is already. His name is Pad. Alrighty then. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get excited because we have sexy overlords and we have Terran. And Terran are just always interesting to watch these days in Hunt of the Swarm. They can do so much awesome sauce. That includes Hellbats, Hellbats being a massive threat against the Zerg at the moment. Widow Mines are also quite interesting, just to be able to see the physics of them killing units and the units dying. Then again, you cannot forget that this pad has the option to go Swarm Hosts, and Swarm Hosts are quite awesome. Now, let's see what will happen here. I do believe that we could just be going for a CC first and a hatch first for both of these players, which is completely standard on this map, especially considering the massive rush distance. But no, actually no, it is command center first, just going to be putting it on the high ground. So, both of these players did end up seeing each other's scouts, so they'll more than likely know that they are cross-spawned by now. And we have the hatchery and the command center going down. It is going to be followed up with a barracks and spawning pool for both of these players. Both of these players have been quite meta in their chat about, I think they're talking about what needs to be changed in the game and what they believe needs to be looked at. We will see what happens in the very near future. Now, Pat is probably going to kill me because he said probably 8-10 hours ago that he would kill me. Well, he would be very happy if the games were uploaded by the time he woke up. He is now awake, and he will be quite sad. But they'll be going up very soon, Pad, so do not worry. One thing I want to highlight, though, is this music. The music in HOTS is just so much better. You have to agree with me. You cannot disagree with me. And if you disagree with me, well then, sir, you are doing it wrong. Now, Ibla has actually seen everything that his opponent has done, and then Pat has also basically seen everything that he is doing. You can safely assume that a gas has been taken. It is just very standard, but then again, he hasn't seen it though. Wall-off is complete around the front here. Just going to be firing down onto these bricks. What are these poor bricks done to you, Marine? Huh? Huh? What have they done to you? But we focus firing them down, just because they can be annoying to click on in the middle of a combat in a combat situation. Pat just looking to drone up here. He's going to be getting out some queens, the double queen, getting probably a 4-queen opener. He's going to go gasless. He's been talking to me about this build for a short time, where you get up to 44, I do believe, supply, and then you take all 4 of your gases at both your bases, and you get 4 queens to defend. This is relatively good if you can get down like a spine or so around here, or around here and here or something, just to be able to defend from Hellion run-bys, because Hellion run-bys could be very painful. Now he needs to kill off this SCV, but it will not happen though. A bit of a miss micro there will force this. Will actually show that there hasn't been any gas taken at the moment, and this Hellion pressure could do a lot of damage. He needs to be quite careful about it. Hellions are more than likely on the way. Widow Mines are also a possibility, but I doubt that with this third command center as well. Early Widow Mines are generally indicative of what I was about to say. Widow Mines are indicative of either doing really early aggression, but then again, he could be using them against an all-in situation against slowlings. I've seen it done before, very recently actually. I think it was Leenock beating someone with slowlings. But anyway, third command center being taken right now. This actually could be a Widow Mine Hellion and what's it called? Marauder push. It is a possibility, but I doubt it. It was just to probably get the tech lab to get the stim straight away. Queen's starting to spread out the creep. Pad looking to take this third base of his own. Not before this command center is complete and on its way over to its location. Now, the Hellions were going to be a problem for in a moment. Actually, this Widow Mine hitting something. I think it was probably a scouting ling. Now, Overlord's on the high ground. We'll be able to scout out that his natural has been taken, and maybe the Hellion. If the Hellion goes out to the west side, then that is a possibility. Overlord just going to be coming into the main here and sacrificing itself just to be able to scout out absolutely everything. These the supply depot wall will be made here. Pad creep spreading like a boss right now. He's up to 6 queens right now, so that's actually a 6 queen opener. It's a lot of creep spread. I'm loving this from Mr. Pad. Now, Pad at the moment just taking up to Lair. Really, if an all-in came in, he would be in a bit of a trouble, but he hasn't really seen that he needs to do that. The Overlord does get into the main, and will actually scatter absolutely everything here, see what's everything that is happening against his opponent, so he'll be able to see that it's a double reactor. So right now, he knows that no aggression can really ensue unless it's from Hellions. Total of 5 Hellions right now. Doesn't actually know. Doesn't know a whole lot actually, but that's what these Hellions are for. It's for map presence. They will end up killing off this one link here. Now Baneling Nest is on the way, as well as +1/+1 and speed almost finishing up, so these links will be that much more useful. Roach Warren also finishing up here, so he'll be able to defend against that. It's a lot of creep now for Pad. Creep spreading like a boss, I must say. But probably going to be heading over to the third after he scouts this out. No, he does put down a scan, and will try and kill off a bunch of the creep, whatever he can. Now he does have a bunch of links, he's going to send them round, probably to get a good flank. The Queens will come in here and put on a bit of pressure while the Lings get a good surround. He does actually block them for quite a bit. The Lings do really well, keep blocking them for as much as possible, killing off 2 of the Hellions without actually doing that much damage. Now this one Queen is being very ballsy here. He's just going to try and back up now. He needs the other Queens to be able to support him, but now these Lings are coming around from the flank. We'll be able to try and kill off, do a bit of damage here. The Queens are going to be coming in here, and the Lings trying to get a good surround again. All of the Hellions are really low. Another Hellion goes down, another one as well. A third Hellion goes down, and all of these Hellions will be cleaned up by Pad here. Pad doing some quite boss moves here with these Lings, getting good surrounds and whatnot. Now Spire is on the way, as well as the starport for the Medivacs. Medivacs on the way are a possibility. Now Ibla is looking to take that third command center while setting up some missile turrets, because he knows the mutas are a threat. +1/+1 is about to finish here for Pad. Ibla getting his +1/+1 of his own. Now a bit oversaturated here, but that is okay. They're going to be going into the gas for the time being. Third base has been taken and secured. Gas is now being mined from there. 8 meters is on the way, as well as +1 flyer attack. Pad showing some pretty boss work right there with his Links and Queens, killing off all of those Hellions. Now the one Link over here is cleaned up. Bunker will go down. A bunch of missile turrets. If Pad can just absolutely get up to a high number of missile turret, of mutas, he could do a lot of damage if he hides them, or he could go in right now. Either way, Medivacs are on the way though, and Pad will be able to clean this up relatively soon. I wonder what Ibla has actually seen of his opponent. All he sees is a lot of creep. Doesn't really know. Pad knows the basics of it, but not a whole lot more than that. Mutas are being morphed in here. 4th base being taken as well as the gas. This is getting really intense. Hellbats are on the way to be able to mitigate that large number of links. The Pad will more than likely be going. Centrifugal hooks as well as +2/+2. Right now, just getting up all of his production ready. He's got a really high number of minerals right now, but that'll soon change once he starts producing mass numbers of Marines and/or Marauders and stuff like that. That Marine Oil Rumble will go down. He's also going to be putting down some supply depots to defend the bunker. To run most of the mutas are here, and the natural going to be killing off so many links, so many SCVs right now going into the main. He's going to be able to kill off some Hellbats as well. Good actually pick up here for Pad. Pad actually being able to kill off quite a few units. He's going to be going back down into the natural. He's going to try and get away as quickly as possible. No mutas are actually killed there. I think maybe 1 or 2. 20 links are on the way, as well as an infestation pit. This is indicative that he wants to go up to that high tech and get those beautiful Ultras. Now he's killing off some more SCVs here. A lot of SCVs going down now. 5th hatchery going to be taken now. It's more than likely just going to be a macro hatchery. He's going to be taking his 6 as well with this. It's going to be getting up to a high number of bases here. These mutants going to be very, very dangerous. He needs to be very careful. The Marines are only just sitting here. And if he does come in at the right angle, Pad will be able to kill off quite a few more SCVs. He needs to be very careful of this bunker right here. And he might just focus it down. Kills off one of the supply depots. It is not cancelled, but will decide to back off here. Because he can get a good repair onto that bunker. Just going to go around into the main. Little does Pad know there's a lot of missile turrets there. He needs to be very careful. Total of 4 missile turrets. Is he going to engage? No, he decides to back off here. Loses 1 muta. Taking this 5th base and its gas just for the upgrades and whatever he needs. Hive tech is on the way. Not going to be using that infestation pit for infestors. It is still a possibility though. Pad getting a very large number of Zerglies right now. Total of 84 and a bunch of Banelings with that to support it. Pad looking just to dominate this game. Creep spreading like an utter boss. Like seriously, this is a lot of creep spread. 20 creep tubers at a time. I don't understand what he is doing here, but I love it for you. Love it, Pad. Now, the army of Ibla is deciding to move out. He's actually 20 supply ahead of his opponent right now. I think Pad is looking to keep his supply for ultras, but he needs to be very careful. If this army does trade really well, the Queens needs to be very careful. He'll more than likely get picked off as well as all this creep tuber. A stim is not going to go off, but he'll still be able to kill off all of this creep. Now Pad needs to react to this, and by his react he means counter-attack with his mutas. Mutas should be able to go into the 3rd, but deciding to opt to go back towards to defend. He'll be spreading out his Banelings and armies to get a good surround on this base. Sending out some Banelings at least to the east and west side and the north of this army. We're coming in here, a lot of creep has been taken, but he's going to get a massive surround here. All these Lings and Banelings going to be coming in from behind, and the Banelings going to connect with all of the Marines. The Marines are nowhere to just go back into all of the Marines, and things just die. Everything just dies for Ibla right here. That's a whole 70 supply that just went down the toilet right there. Pad getting a great surround, killing off that entire push there of Ibla's. Pad is gonna, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna get that Ultras counter. He's gonna get all of these upgrades, and he's gonna go in for that massive KO punch. The 4th base is going to be going around here right now, but Pad is up to his 6 base gases. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases worth of gas right now. It's crazy. Ibla not actually dropping right now, so that is a bad thing on his side. Not actually getting upgrades for his Hellbats as well. Hellbat will go down to the mutas. There are some weird ones around. But 1 Ling will actually keep the make sure that the command center does not go down for the time being. Now Ling's actually going to come in here for a counter attack. He can throw this away because he needs to have supply for ultras. He's going to go in here and he's going to lift up the command center, kill off some more turrets, and then just back away here. But mutas on the side here, killing off a bunch of units as well. Pad getting 10 ultras right now. He's just going to be waiting for all these upgrades. It says +3 carapace, adrenal glands, +3 melee attack, +3 flyer attack, and chitinous plating. All these upgrades are going to line up right now. He's going to be able to come in here and steamroll his opponent, getting 20 Banelings on top of this. Pad in a dominating control over Ibla in this game. Ibla is struggling a little bit, but he is able to macro up and stay in this game. He can stay alive for this first push, that he will be okay. But he needs to be very careful. That's a lot of Banelings in this composition, and he needs to be able to micro picture perfect against this army. Now Pad, see what he has seen at the moment. He sees a lot. He's going to be moving out across the map. Now we have Pad setting himself up with the Taurus skin. A bit of sex on ice, or creep in this case. They're moving down to take out the 4th base. Ibla is suspecting something here. He needs to be very careful. Plus, all these upgrades are about to finish here. He needs to line them up. Creep spread going around. He actually got himself set up in a perfect location here. We're setting in the units from the south side as well as the north side. He's going to be going down directly into the base. There's a planetary fortress right there. Needs to be very careful. The units are going to get taken down really quickly as well as the ultras, but the ultras will be able to do a lot of damage in the meantime. And the Banelings come in here and connect with quite a large number of units, but not enough right now. Pad essentially throwing away that push, but that is okay. He has more ultras. He up back in his base. He was not able to get out. But, he was stuck actually. He had a lot of ultras stuck in his base, so he just lost that entire push because of the ultras being stuck there. That is excellent, Pad. That is great. His base being dropped over here will be taken out, but Pad has some spines and spores set up for any sort of drop play. Playing really, really well in this game. Pad showing us from that very early play, the very early cast that he gave me to replay, to cast. Wait a minute, those really early replays that he got me to cast, we've seen that he's improved immensely. Now the Ultra's just going to come over here, into the fourth over here, and we'll be able to kill off the Marines. They were just on move command, and nothing really is going to happen. And down they all go down to this hungry Ultralisk. I do believe they're saying it's Hippo. Now this we're going to force him here, going to clear off a bunch of creep now. But it's okay. Pad is all over the map right now. He's just trying to do whatever he can to kill off this creep. The Queen's in the middle of the map. He's killing some Marauders. He needs to be very careful. He's going to lose them. Scan does go down, and a lot of creep will go down. Drop over into the main, but the Ultras will come around here and start hugging them to death. Hugs of death. Thank you very much. And I'll take your forces. Now push coming out here from Ibla. Ibla down on a 6 supply right now, but that is okay. Pad has a lot of ultras here. He has a metric fuck ton. The ultra's going to be coming in here, having a good concave on the forces of Ibla. Ibla not microing back at all. And one ultra does go down, but a lot of Ibla's forces just get hugs to death. He's going to be microing around this little crevice for as long as he's possible, but he's just not able to do it. The ultra coming in from the north side, he's just going to force him back, and another stim, and he's just going to go down. The entire force of Ibla just goes down. Now 60 links, 57 links are on the way right now. Ibla is forced to move back right now. He's not able to do what he wants to do. This base over here is going to be taken, but the Ultras will end up seeing it, and it's going to take it down right now. But, Jesus Christ, just if we have a look at the SCV count, he's just on almost at the picture perfect number right now. But Pad has just had these bases and all these gases for as long as possible, and Ibla hasn't really done anything to counteract that. Now the Ultra's going to come in here and focus fire down the Planetary Fortress, but the Lings on the ramp is going to be able to do so much damage, but the Marine Marauder will be able to kill it off for the time being. But the Ultras will come in here and kill off the Planetary Fortress, and the Ultras on the ramp will be able to kill off a lot of these forces, but focus firing down is going to kill off a lot of these Ultras. He needs to be very careful right now when a bunch of Lings are being made here. Pathogen Glands as well. It seems that Infestors are going to be mixed into this composition as well. Ultras going to be focus firing down. A lot of Ultras going down here for Pad. It's a lot of gas wasted, but look at that. He's got 4,000 gas in the bank. Who cares about that gas lack? He's got a metric fuck ton of it. Like, literally, that's a lot of gas. Now Ibla is struggling here. He's almost mined out his third. His natural is almost mined out. His main is mined out. His fourth base is his only real mining base right now. Sending out some links to make sure that there is no expansion of his opponents. Getting up to Greater Spire Tech to be able to go into Broodlords if he wanted to. 10 Infestors are on the way. This is going to help him out in his coming push. So a lot of people say that, oh, Infestors are trash now. Well, technically they are, but they're still pretty good units, that is for sure. Now, this Marauder will kill off quite a few links, but in the meantime, the links will kill it off. Now, a massive Doom Drop coming here. It has not been scouted out yet, but the boost will come in directly towards the main base here. It needs to be very careful. He could lose a lot of tech, but this is all of his army right here. He needs to be very careful right now. Massive Doom Drop. He does land in the corner of his base. All of Pad's army is going to come over here and try and deflect it. He's going to come in here, but that's a lot of actually Spike Dwellers there just to be able to defend it for the time being. That's a lot of Marauders, actually. A lot of Marauders. We focus right down onto the Ultras. Now some Fungals do go down onto the army, catch some of it out, and some more Fungals go down. Massive Fungals on the entire army here. They cannot move. Going to chain Fungal again, and the Ultras are going to hug them to death. There's so many forces going to die here. Ibla making a massive mistake, not expecting the Fungals of Pad just ripping through that army right now. Now, Ibla will be able to drop off here and kill off this hatchery, but Ibla just losing all the time right now. He will drop off some Marauders and Marines here to kill that off. But Pad will be able to send in the Rescue Ultralisk. The Rescue Ultralisk will be able to kill off quite a few units, but no. Hatchery will go down. Corruptors are being made here. Broodlords are on the way, ladies and gentlemen. This fifth base is still being contested right now. He still hasn't got it yet. Third base is now mined out. Natural, literally, down to the scraps right now. About 1,000. Needs these bases up right now. The 5th and 4th. Ultras coming in here will force the command center to raise. Now, Ibla deciding to fight here. Fungal does go down. The Ultras will be able to kill him for quite a few things. The reinforcing links from the north will end up hitting quite a few more units. Good Fungalers from the high ground. The Fungalers being able to kill and lock in a lot of these Marauders and units. GG is called, and Ibla leaves the game. Pad takes this game and secures it for another victory on ladder. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Wolf. I'll see you guys next time.